right, our students, welcome back to the drawing table. We have another day of fun-filled drawing action pose positions. So today we're going to start out with the female, and I think I might start out with the blue first versus the red. I don't know, we'll see. So it's going to be straight up front position. I'm not going to deviate by stopping and showing how to do the delta, whatever. That's going to be later for the Patreon channel, which will be a later. So as in, once this is up, the Patreon part won't be up. Patreon part comes later. So okay, let's just get started. I have to draw fast because I will get stiff if I don't draw fast, and I'm going to be breaking the bodies down, pieces of the bodies down. So first of all, let's get the body. The head, you only need so much room for the head. You don't need that much room for the head. The head's not going anywhere. So I'm going to start the shoulders here, and I'm going to take the body all the way down to here. So this is basically my rough of the body. Hopefully you can see this because the blue doesn't show up as well as the red, but it'll get darker soon. All right, so center line, and I'm going to do the head. The only reason I do the head so quickly is because I need to have the size of the female's body according to the head. Head's going to be a little bigger. Neck is going to be a lot narrower, hard word for me to do. All right, so this is usually what I do for the female body. I will go triangle all the way down to where her crotch usually will go. Then I will do another triangle, bottom to the top. So you've got two triangles, and I'm doing, I think I might have said in another video, I am working on the how to draw women book. 90-some% finished. I just have to do it, but there's so many other things that always jump up. So I'm cutting the shoulders off here. So it's kind of like a kite. Cutting the shoulders off right here, and I'm probably going to adjust that head. So I want to get that shape first. Rarely do I do the triangles right the first time, as in wide or wide enough or narrower enough. So I want to bring here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to curve this leg around, and it's going to go down. This is the weight. She's going to be like walking and have a weapon with her. So you're going to curve here, and the foot is going to be here. Where's that side? The other foot is going to be behind it, so you won't see too much of it. So again, we're going to curve that waist. So if that knee is about right here, that knee is going to be about right here. Curve that around. Curve this around. When you're doing a female leg, you don't want squared off like a man's. You want to keep it round and fresh. Round and fresh. Fresh out the refrigerator. Like that. So now the hips. A lot of times if I work on the legs too much, then it's too long and I have to get rid of some of the other stuff. So this is going to be the crotch right here. It goes up. So this is going to be her just panties. Just say it. It's going to be a panty. So right off the bat, I can see she's high, but I don't have enough lines to erase and be mad at. Let's see if I can. If I'm going to push it up here, let's adjust this camera about right there. And then I'm going to pull it back just because I adjusted my camera. Yeah, okay, so hips. So this is where the top of the waist is going to be, right here. And it's going to come out. So I'm going to say about right here. Yeah, see, now I should have worked top to bottom versus bottom to top, which I'm going to do. And just erase this. I'd rather, yeah, because I like the shoulders. So, okay, from bottom of the chin out like halfway, make a triangle. And then round that triangle off like a heart with the center line. Heart like this. And then that's the breast. Let me show you with the red. Now, the bigger the breast, the more they're going to push together. The smaller they are, the further apart they're going to be. And it's just a heart that goes up here, okay? So we got my chin, my neck. So my shoulders slope around, And then I'm going to do that right there. And then the arms. So I want this arm, one arm is going to go out because women, their arms are kind of bent. They're bent to fit around the waist, hips. When a man goes in, the female kind of goes out. Now see, I'm drawing according to this, but the crotch is going to be right there. So let's do this and do this. So this is, she's going to have a weapon of some type. Let's put it a little higher. Okay, so it's going to be on her shoulder. That's why the head is tilted. So the hand is going to be right here. It's going to come to the front more and not the side, Brian, and go back. With the hand still right there. So at this point, I have to start doing my detail. So the arm is going to go right here. I'm leaning like I'm not doing a video. I'm leaning like I'm just drawing just for fun. So right there, that's the wrist. So that hand is going to be more here. So I'm bringing that out. I don't want to get away from the red. This is going to be in. This is going to be out because that leg is going going forward. Still with that center line. That hip is going to be going forward. Don't make the thighs too big, too long. A little darker, kind of like right there. The other one is going to be going back. Let's say this arm is going to be more narrower and like that. And I forgot what I'm going to do with the hand later, but I'm giving her more of a hip thrust out. This is fine, this is fine, this is good. Collarbone, delt, arm not fat, very narrow here and a little wider here. Wrist stops at the crotch. Elbow should be like right there because it's facing you. Mixing the red and the blue at the same time is not good. It dominates. So I'm a little I've been eating corn chips, the little Mexican kind of things. So yeah, it kind of stuck in my throat a little bit. That's why I'm spitting on my hand. All right, let's put the feet in here, and then you can take a look at what I have. So that's half a triangle for the foot. The other foot is behind the leg, so you really won't see too much of it. You can see it a little bit on the back, but it's going to be dark. Basically, it's like you do female catwalk, walking on a straight line, in the straight line. So yes, the red kind of throws me off now that I have my blue here. Always stay with one color until you need the second color. Don't want it to go out too far or go in too far. Center line, shoulder, shoulder, head, head. The neck is getting a little too wide. Bring that head down and bring it open more. I do the V, and then I go out. I'm going to exaggerate. Then I'll bring it in. So fix that. I'm looking in the mirror. I need to be looking at the thing, that is way too big. I was exaggerating and just over exaggerated with the head. And that comes in. This is sloped. This is sloped. This is coming up because she's holding that weapon up. This is coming to me. It's going down but coming to me, and it's got to be smaller, narrower. So you see some of the underarm. And the fingers are going to come across so you will see it, which I will do in red when I detail it. I'm just trying to get the form right now. All right, so with this little piece of triangle right here, I'm going to do the thumb. This is going to be a relaxed hand. Just 2 joints in the finger. And just 3 fingers showing. A little more palm right there. Thumb, the palm goes up and then to that. I want to make that hand too fat according to that arm. And women don't have too much abs showing. So I'll just do like this and maybe a little bit here. This leg has got to come up, so this crotch needs to come down. And let me look in the mirror, check my mirror. She's over at the angle. And just in case I have a mirror right that way on the wall in front of me. My desk is against the wall. My drawing table is against the wall. There's a long mirror across it. And it was something about the hips I wasn't crazy about. Kind of like if she's making that step, if she's stepping out, and this side is going to be more of the K. Looking in the mirror again, bring it down more. So I'm going to do this and then bring it out even more here. So her arm is touching the leg. It's a lot better, but I need to work on that foot because it's like crooked. Or to me, it's not on the ground. Better. Move that shoulder out more. Which means I'll move that arm out more. Bring that in. And this is the thing about women. Women, you have to keep checking the women. The men, you can get away with mistakes, but the female, you have to get it right. This foot in because this is the weighted foot. Make that a little wider. And I'm thinking that might be it. I'm going to again pause it and see if there is something I can do. Trying to keep it round. There's that line right here. So it goes in and it comes back out. I think it's because the way the bone is, you're getting off track. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. Tilt her head over a little bit. Because she's got that cocky attitude. Like, yeah, here I am to bust you up. This is in and this is round shoulder. Or it could be the fact that this thing on her neck is big. But I'm going to give her that cocky attitude. Like, you didn't think you'd see me again. I'm still looking over it. All right, so let's fast motion this, and then come back with the red. Or let's pause and then fast motion with the red. All right, I am back. I have touched up a little bit, but I just couldn't, as I was staring at it, I was seeing these things, so I adjusted the hand because the hand was getting too high, and I readjusted the arm. That's too short, which is, I am still doing that right now. Which means I have to do the shoulder. And the underarm to give her that that lean for this weapon to lean on. And her cockiness. So I don't see too much, but I'm still going to fast forward and just go over some of the things so that you can kind of see some final lines as I sharpen my pencil. And then we will fast motion. It looks like she's walking up a step, so I need to adjust that. I'll do that in the red. Let's go. Okay, so I am satisfied with this, but I can find more. The more I look, the longer it takes me to do it, the more I can find that would change. But I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this for the sake of time. See, I'm changing stuff already. But yeah, it's hopefully this was good enough for you to follow. And I think I'm going to put some hair on her because she deserves it. Oh, I didn't do the hands. So you have, if you turn it up, you're going to have the palms up because whatever you are carrying is going to sit on the palm and your hands are going to hold it. So whatever's behind her back, you can, whatever, you can put a club or mace or sword or whatever. I'm just going to leave it at that. So hard to see, bad light. So it's going to sit on the palms of your hand and your fingers are going to come over and hold it against your palms. Sort of like that, but I'm getting a lot of glare from, I'm getting a lot of glare from something. I need to turn my overhead light on. That's an excuse. Anyway, I said I was going to put some hair on her. And like I said, hair, for me, from hair, there's so many different hairstyles out there. But to give her more of that feminine, wild, I'm just put some hair. I don't know if I'm going to keep the hair because I said in another video, each character, each position is going to be one of my characters that I drew. You may have seen, you may not have seen, but yeah, this is what it is going to be. So yeah, just to be a female, and I think I'm going to just do this and this so that YouTube won't trip on me, because this is going to be the thumbnail and I don't want them to trip on me. And this is why I'm going to do my Patreon channel so that I can go ahead and do stuff without all this monetization stuff. And speaking of that, the reason I don't have music on these when I go fast, the reason I don't have music on it is because these people, they give you they write this music and they call it copyright music, copyright free music, whatever, you know. And then later when you use it, or when people use it and they see that it's getting, you know, some really good usage, then they take that copyright free stuff off, and then YouTube penalizes you for using their music, which used to be copyright free, and now it's not, because they're losing out on money, saying, hey, you know, millions of people are using this song, I can cash in for it. So this is why I'm not putting any music on my speed areas. So that's going to be it for this video. So stay tuned for the next video. All right. Hope you learned something, and I will try to get in more detail as I go, because when I draw, I draw. And when I narrate, I forget what I'm doing, or get stiff, as I say. So if you liked it, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and stay tuned for the next one, because I'm going to keep kicking these things out so I can get back into doing action poses and keeping you guys doing action poses, keeping you guys going as well. All right, so that's going to be it. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't give up your dream.